Okay, we're going to move on and work part 3, which asks us to use the departmental rates, compute the applied overhead for the year. What is the under or over applied overhead for the firm? Okay, so instead of using the plant-wide, we use the departmental, which is these, right? So we need to add those. 436,800 plus 1,168,320. Alright, 1,168,320. And that is equal to 1,605,120. Alright, so that's what we've applied using those departmental rates. 1,605,120. Alright, so it's asking us what is the over or under applied, right? So I'm going to take that number, 1,605,120, and I'm going to subtract out my actual total overhead. So my total overhead, this is applied, this is actual, and I'm just getting my actual from what they tell me is the actual, right? So the actual is equal to 400 plus 1,232,000 equals 1,632,000. All right, so that's 1,632,000, and that's actual. All right, so we are just going to get our under or over applied. So this is what we applied. This was our actual. So the difference is 26,880. That's under, right? We didn't apply enough. All right. So the answer to the question, how much was under or over applied, 26,880, right? Because here's what we calculated. Here's the actual, and this is the difference. So that means we under applied it. Okay. So, so we've expensed all that stuff, right? It's been going into our overhead control, and then it's been going into our finished goods inventory, and then when we sell it, it goes into cost of goods sold, but we haven't quite put enough into cost of goods sold. So we need to increase cost of goods sold by this much. And that's what the next question 4, asks us to prepare the journal entry that disposes of the overhead variance that we calculated. So you can't just ignore that. It's got to get into our cost of goods sold. So because it's not material, 26,880 is not even 2% of 1,632,000, and who knows what it is to cost of goods sold, probably much, much less. So we're going to say that's not material, and we're just going to put on cost of goods sold. Now, if that was a humongous variance and it was material, well, then we'd have to go back and apply it. Okay, how much is in work in process? Put that there. How much is in finished goods inventory? Put that there. How much have we put in cost of goods sold? Right, so you'd have to figure that out, but we're not. We're just going to plug it all in cost of goods sold, which is what most people do. Hopefully you're estimating your overhead well enough to do that. So how would you do that? Well, cost of goods sold is an expense, so it's always a debit. So it increases with debits, right? So it should always be a debit balance. So to increase that, you do cost of goods sold, and the debit is that amount, right? And it should have gone into overhead, right? That's where things that are going. So we'll just credit that overhead account, 26,880. All right. So in other words, this should have happened a while back. Well, not this. It should have gone from overhead control to finished goods, but it didn't. So we'll just take it out of overhead control and put it in cost of goods sold. So that's that transaction. Great. Good luck with these kind of problems. I'll see you on the next video.